Hey folks, I'm up here at the lake today. I know I've showed y'all this before. The tower out there, you can see the little whirlpool right at the end of it. I thought that was pretty cool. I got the gates wide open. The creek's up. You can tell way down there. This is backflow up in here. I just thought that was cool. I letting so much out that you can see the little whirlpool down there at the bottom of that tower right in there. I don't know if you can really see it or not. I can't see it on video on my camera, but it's between the corner of that tower and that first orange buoy. I thought that's pretty cool. I just ran up these stairs. I been doing the juicing, trying to get rid of some weight. So far this morning I've lost right at 12 pounds, and I've been on it for 5 days today. Haven't eaten nothing since Sunday at lunchtime until last night. I had a tomato sandwich. I messed up, but I was having headaches, and as soon as I ate this sandwich, they went away. And that's the first headache I've had. Anyway, I figured out it's a warm day, it's a pretty day. I had to get out here and really come up here just to walk, but I brought the old Shakespeare, some jigs, and I got the cast net on my back. Figured we'd come out here and see what they're doing. Apparently they're biting, because I don't know if y'all can see that, but one boat there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 that I can see from right here. This is a Friday around lunchtime. You can see the parking lot down there. A few vehicles. I'm not the only one getting fishing fever. Oh, and Todd, if you're watching this, them things are still there. We were going to come get them last year to build my cabin with. They are 8x8, 3 8x8s, about 10 foot long, bolted together. Y'all might have seen them on video, because I think I got them on video. There's 3 right there, there's 3 more down here. Dang, I thought they picked them up. We might have to do something about that. Because that was last spring. I believe it was Easter. Yep. Easter Day we come up here and paddled all the way across the dam. If I'm not mistaken, there was 3 different sections of them too. I need to bring the canoe up here and get me some driftwood. Build some projects with it. Haven't yet. I ain't seen no deer. Not in my place. Seen one going home the other night. Had to be 250. That was a big old buck. I'd love to have him over for supper a few nights. Oh boy, I really don't know if we're going to fish down here. I got a couple of little secret spots I want to try. Some pigeons down there. Maybe I can see that. Right above the end of the pole. Green-headed pigeons. I used to raise homing pigeons whenever I was living over at the marina, which is on the other side of the tower. That was before I started making videos. But I let them go up here, and they stayed around for a long time. I wonder if that was some of their babies or something. I just had a white and black one. And they were kind of gray and with the green heads. I forgot all their names. It's really weird. I got into homing pigeons. I stopped at a yard sale. They do a 500-mile yard sale from right around, I guess it starts at Meridian, and goes all the way up through North Carolina somewhere. And I stopped at one of them, and they were selling some pigeons. I wasn't gonna buy any. He was asking like $25 a piece. I was like, man, I pay $25. I let them go and they fly back to your house. I don't think so. But he let me have them for $5. He was getting ready to go. Let me have two for $5 a piece. And I kept them in the cage and hand fed them. And they even stayed inside the camper for a while. And we'd let them fly around in the camper. So they got really used to us, and then we got out and we brought them down across the lake over here. And let them fly back on the other side of the lake. And then we'd take them farther and farther. There's some more of that wood. You can see. Anyway, it was a pretty cool experience. I'm gonna get off here for a minute. I decided to put a foggy day. Right up in this corner, where we've seen a few alligators. On the far end of the dam. I brought the pontoon over here one day, and she was laying up in there. She met us out there. So we turned around, or went the other way. The one that was up in here is about 10 foot long. There's one on the other side of the dam. Probably seen videos of that one. I think I might go and fish right off that point. I've caught a bunch of fish down there, but the water was a little higher. And it was summertime. But apparently the crappie are biting. So we're gonna go see. We'll get back with you. Yeah, I found right here. There's all this water in here. There's fresh water coming out of that hole. Right there. Probably a few more. I'm going to turn y'all back on because I'm liable to see a deer out here. Last year on one of our Sunday walks with the boys, we walked out here. Been digging up the ground like crazy. Me and Todd went fishing around here. That was on a video or two. let to come out here and camp on this far side over there. Shoot, we might as well walk over there. I don't guess there's anybody hunting out here. Maybe got it closed. Nobody's supposed to be up in here. That phone again. It done irritated me with public land. I can't go on it. A couple of years back, I don't know if y'all can hear me over that text. I can't turn it down unless it starts. I seen a doe swim across there a couple of years back. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna get off here and see what that text is about. I'll get back to you. Alright, that was Todd texting me. I told him I had the dam wide open. There's about 30 boats out. 20 I counted. They usually have this planted up. Look at that. Big old deer trap. Should have been looking this whole time. I think I'm gonna go over there on that side. Out on that point. Probably not, but that's the way I'm headed. I wonder how much of this is public land. If I was camping up in there, they'd have a hard time finding me. They just drive through down through there. Look and see if there's anybody back here. Might be a good place to practice my stealth camping. I might do that. I got a camping trip coming up. The last 2 days of January, first day of February. I'm going to camp at some of Todd's family's land. We're supposed to have a lake out there. We're going to take the yaks and do some fishing, do some camping. He said he was going to build him a shelter. I think I'm going to take my tent, a couple of sleeping bags. I don't know. I might try to build a shelter also. Make for some good video. Oh, let's see, we'll get to the end of this. This is probably from my truck. Probably about a mile. Probably about a mile away. Maybe a mile and a half. But let's say a mile. So that's a mile back. If I go straight back, I could cut down that path. Walk way out there. Go down this other path up here. We'll get back with you. Where I was talking about camping was right up in there. When I was up there on the flat. Come down here where all that trash was. Somebody's got a fire ring. Somebody's beat us to it. I figured I'd walk around the edge here of the water. Through these jigs a little bit. Maybe muddy down there. They're dropping the water. But we'll see. I just figured I'd share that. Man, I wish I brought the yak out today. It's peaceful down here. Got some tracks here. I'm guessing it's some otter or beaver. Some of y'all might know. Y'all can help me know. I'm thinking probably otter, because it's not too terribly big. I don't know. There's a bunch of this clay down here. These clay rocks. Like river rocks. And man, they had soft. Pretty peaceful down here. Well, last year when we were fishing up in here, the water would have been, let's see, it would have been probably right here to my feet, because it's actually a little lower right now. It was at Summer Pool last week, but then they opened it up. I guess they remembered it was winter. Now we got a bunch of rain, and they held it all in because the creek was flooded, and they couldn't let it go. As soon as the creek went down, they let it out. Let it go pretty quick to get ready for that springtime rain, because it'll be flooded again. And that's where we're going to be out there doing some crappie fishing. Look at all this. This is fresh water coming out of the ground. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's soaking wet. All up in here. It's that water leaching out of the ground. See how dark gray it is? Over here where it's dry, light. I got some mud on the old boots and them things get heavy. We'll get back with you if you see anything interesting. It's amazing how quiet it is out here. You hear an airplane somewhere. But that's it. Just got finished fishing up in this little hole. With nothing in here. So I'm going to do a little bit more walking. See what we can do. And this is the problem I have with public land. You know, years ago, this place would stay open all winter long, all year long. And they started closing it a couple of years back because they didn't want to pay for maintenance. But they never got rid of anybody. They still come up here and do it. And look at this tree laying in the road there. It is lazy. They come up here on the clock, play around, run people off for nothing. For nothing. Whew. Just got finished climbing a big hill back there. before I turn the video back on. Now I think I'll climb another one. Oh, what the hell. I guess we'll go down this. Yeah, we'll just go down this road over here. Show you all a little bit more of the lake. Thought I'd heard some kids up there on the playground over there, but I don't see anybody. Must have been hearing things. Right straight out there, I'd be still, is where I caught that catfish. My last trip of the year. That's where that happened. Hope that happens a couple more times. That was fun. There's a bunch of shrimp. Both hooks on it too. Huh. Wonder where that got off to. My pocket. I mean, every day you find one with 2 hooks. Shoot, I keep on doing this walking and weight loss. Might need one of these to throw on my belt loops. I've been saying about the weight loss. Started out at 330 pounds. Might as well go ahead and put this out there. And my goal is in March to be down to about 250. I mean, at 330, I'm still pretty active. You know, I'll get up and run with the nephews and whatever. It's just the older I get, the harder it's going to be to lose it. So I want to get in a better shape now, so I don't have to later. This is where I used to come take lunch break all the time. There's always a breeze up here. Spent many nights here, laying on my back looking at the stars with some females. This was a pretty cool place to come watch meteor showers. Still see a bunch of boats out there. Alright, we're gonna go back down the dam, I guess. Now we're back here walking on the dam slide. This is the road that goes up to the far end of the dam. I figured I'd walk down here to see all those people. I've got to where I don't really care for people. I mean, not even having to walk by them and just walk by them. I don't really care for people. I guess that's part of a hermit's life. Or a hermit, I ain't no her. Also, there's this little spot down here. I'm gonna stop to draw a jig or two. See what it looks like. I'll get back to you. This is about a mile and a half. I'm saying on the bottom side. Really, I'm thinking it's about 2 miles, but I don't want to overestimate it. Alright, we'll get back to you.